Edwin, it's been 2 months and it's finally time for a new premium tank.
Oh, thank you, Wargaming. It was over 2 months ago that Wargaming dropped the Kampfpanzer 07 or whatever that speed demon was called. But now it is time for the Czechoslovakian premium tanks to step into the arena.
This is the second ever Czechoslovakian heavy tank in the game, after the magnificent Škoda T45, of course, which is, to this day, still a mystery to why it was ever included to the game.
At the point of recording this video, we are not sure how this tank will be available to the public, or what the price might be.
Shortly after the recording of this video, an employee from Wargaming informed us that the tank would be for sale in the shop as a normal tank. No events are currently planned around it. We then asked what the price would be, and Wargaming replied on Discord with this gif. So yeah.
For once, we actually got like several days to try out the tank, instead of a tank just getting dropped out of the blue, like with all the other premium tanks lately.
So maybe this video won't suck so hard this time.
Probably still gonna suck though.
Remember to watch the video about the T45? When I said this? They could have given this like a 2-round autoloader, it would have been so much more interesting.
Yeah, I do remember that, EdvinE. What about it?
Well, here you have it, Zwhatsh.
This is the Škoda T56, the thick Borask in town. My man! This might be a shocker, but it's a tier 8 premium.
Yeah!
And it's a Czechoslovakian... It's a Czech tank. What is this tank all about? It's a heavy tank with a 2-round autoloader. It has 460 damage per shot. It has a 2-round clip, which combined does an average burst of 920 damage. With our current setup, this tank has a 22-second clip reload. It sounds pretty broken indeed, but...
Because Wargaming were kind enough to give us these magnificent vehicles a couple of days ahead of time, which they usually don't, we have played this tank actually a little bit before making this video, and you would think that with this autoloader and alpha damage that this tank would be completely broken. But because we actually got to test this tank a little bit, we don't think that that's the case.
The alpha and the burst damage is pretty much the only redeeming factor of this entire tank.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your notepads ready, because here is a long list of what we believe are... That's my diabetes meter.
Diabetes.
I still have diabetes, goddammit. First of all, the most obvious downside to this tank, it's a tier 8 premium. So you're probably gonna have to spend around 40 euros to get one. And after you have given Wargaming your hard-earned cash and you hit that bell button, well, go f*** yourself, because you're probably just gonna get farmed by overpowered tier 10 tanks. You know how the shit show works. You pay Wargaming and then you become cannon fodder. Great business practice!
It has shitty penetration. It has 208mm base penetration with its standard AP, which is basically on par with most medium tanks of the same tier. It's got pretty poor gun handling. It's got long aim time. And on top of all of this, it has a long 3.5 intra-clip reload, which will make many enemies able to disappear before you are able to unload on them. Since you are a pretty sluggish, thick, slow, heavy tank, you could of course pay 5 times as much for the same ammunition type and get 248 penetration with a premium round.
However, in our humble opinion, spamming premium rounds to get more penetration and more consistent performance, it might make sense when you are, for example, 3-marking or hunting a mastery badge or trying to carry a game, but long term, firing premium ammunition kind of neglects the point of playing a tier 8 premium in the first place, because most players play tier 8 premiums to make credits, not to burn credits.
The tank also comes with 640 alpha HE shells, which can be amusing, but the tank only carries 30 rounds total, so you probably won't use many of those.
Especially after the HE rework.
Even though you have a potential damage output of around 14,000, depending on how many HE shells you carry around, you will still run into the problem where you either hold your fire or run out of ammo completely due to previously mentioned factors.
But Zwhatsh, it is a thick, heavy tank, so it has to have really good armor, right?
No.
However, me and Zwhatsh are actually pretty happy about this fact that the armor isn't that good, because if this tank had a lot of armor, it would probably be way too good and overpowered and broken.
As of right now, this tank, with its shitty base penetration, can pen itself in the angled upper plate. Yeah, do it again.
As you would expect, the lower plate is complete cheese, the upper plate is stronger but still not quite strong enough to withstand much of anything, unless you're talking about low tier tanks of course. The turret is pretty damn strong because this is a new tank and it needs to be a hold down monster, Zwhatsh, right?
It's World of Tanks 2021 and literally every tank needs to be a hull down beast.
And it also has 8 degrees of gun depression, which is not fantastic, but it's pretty convenient for a stereotypical heavy tank. But Zwhatsh, it is not Russian, so it has a big balancing factor on top of the turret. It is a 59 pattern cupola that you can't possibly miss! So, in short, people, the armor is not very good. It's not very good. And the tank is not very fast either.
Balanced.
Fuck you.
Edvin, it's time.
AwesomeEpicGuys play epic Platoons of justice.
Let's check this tank out. Get it? Check. Lol.
Oh, finally, some tier
Zwhatsh.
9 matchmaking.
The Minsk map. Finally, we can try and make it work on camera.
Have you won on this map since they reworked it yet?
Once. Oh, look at this, Zwhatsh. There's no artillery. They finally nerfed it. I see a lot of armor ahead, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my intuition skill and change to a premium mag, which is a pretty neat feature. Oh!
Oh, hello. Thank you.
Meh!
Nice.
Oh, the lag is brutal. But so is my alpha damage. Meh. Oh, defender! He probably doesn't know I have an outlaw, yeah.
I'm gonna get rushed by a leopard here soon. Go that way anymore, lol.
Oh, that was actually a hit. That was illegal. Oh my god. Just bam, bam, 920 damage.
I just remembered one more weakness about this tank, Edvin.
Oh yeah, the ammo rack. The ammo rack is located in the upper plate, which is butter. So,
Yeah.
so there's that. Are we gonna YOLO this somewhere? Let's make a French baguette out of him. Let's go Zwhatsh. You just gave him cover for Zwhatsh!
It's fine.
You just shitted at him! I was just about to unload it, you gave him a freaking riot shield!
It's all for the drama, Edvin.
Oh
all
yes,
for the
we need
drama.
more drama in the World of Tanks community.
Yes.
Screw everyone! Oh, Zwhatsh, that was so silly. I still love you though. The i6 is literally base camping behind a fallen tree. At least he knows how the spotting mechanics works. Come here, i6. You used to be a good tank like 7 years ago. Remember those days, Zwhatsh?
No, but Edvin, that's the i6 Black. Don't
Oh,
underestimate him. Don't speak shit about the i6 Black.
Ah, dead.
Ah.
We're winning on Minsk, Zwhatsh!
Bro.
Holy shit, it's because of the new overpowered premium tank of the week. Isn't it funny that they sell the Bisonte in the premium shop, and then like a few days afterwards they be like,
New premium tank.
new Škoda, you know that Bisonte? Yeah, old news. I do have a premium account, and I was running boosters, but I still made almost 100,000 profit spamming gold. Zwhatsh, that was so much fun. I wanna play another game in this new premium tank. Ah, finally! The matchmaking we have all paid for.
Grill fired. Let's
Yep,
go.
let's go. Don't stop, Zwhatsh. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Oh my.
Believe
Welcome to
me.
+2, Zwhatsh.
Thank you.
He's dead.
I am also dead.
Oh god.
Just gotta kill the new Thonk.
Damn it, I missed. Oh, they really fired. I'm gonna take a little risk here.
Go get him.
Oh, I just fired. I only had one. Oh god, all the resistance damage. I killed
Nice.
a very bad tier 10 tank, Zwhatsh. Oh
fuck.
no.
Okay, yeah, we're fucked.
No, Zwhatsh,
We're-
just pull back as far as we can.
Very
Okay, I'm gonna track him.
Dead.
Tem? Anytime now, Tem. Oh, he misses!
Bro.
Oh! Gamer
Oh.
Edvin!
I think,
Tim! Anytime now, Tim!
I think you're f***ed.
No, no, no! No, no! Nay!
Kunstpanzer.
Would be really nice to try this thing out against tier 6s, but knowing how the matchmaker works, that's never gonna happen. It wouldn't surprise me if this is one of those tanks that at release is gonna break the game for like a week, and then people are gonna be like, oh, it has a gigantic tumor, let's shoot that.
What? Reloading.
Bam. Gun knocked out, I don't care, I have a repair kit. Bam! Premium mag incoming. Ah, that's all you need to damage the Russians. Never mind. Me. Me.
Get the overpowered Type 59 gold.
Come here,
Go get
come
him.
here, boy.
If you can't,
Nay.
come on, Indian.
15-4 in 5 minutes. Welcome to Wall of Tanks 2021, everyone. Bitch, please. Bisonte, old premium. We are the new overpowered premium of the week.
We're the thick chicks.
Raise your PPs and let's move into battle. Is this gonna work? Oh, guard. Oh.
Ooh, finish him. He alive.
There you go. Almost 1,000. My man, said the commander. I love that.
My man.
My man.
Oh, guard. Nice.
I wonder what he was guarding, because it wasn't his own life for sure. Not a
Oh my god.
Hello, G-Sor. I heard you had a nice autoloader. I think I hit the other one. Let's move in, Zwhatsh, some close quarters combat. In that
Let's
thick
do it.
Škoda. No, Bisonte, you cannot pen me. He hammer at
Shit.
me.
He's standing on the gravel pile like
Oh,
a
he's
true...
saluting. What a hero. I'm gonna screenshot that.
Damn. He
What a-
died like
what
a
a
true
gamer.
hero.
That's another 15-5 in less than 5 minutes.
I got 5 kills
Oh
somehow.
my god, Zwhatsh. Oh, soon, Zwhatsh. We will reach the hill.
Yeah.
Where are their chair furnitures?
Hello there.
Oh, speaking about chair furnitures. He was
Well,
like, peekaboo!
I think he did.
Through Discord and shit?
Through the wall.
Oh, he's tracked?
It's your neighbor.
Come on, Zwhatsh,
It's
come
your
on.
neighbor.
I'm gonna try and track him.
I'm going full speed. It's gonna
He's tracked,
take a
he's
while.
tracked. Oh, the Berask.
Oh, here comes the non...
Our French
the-
counterpart. Come on.
There we go.
Nay, Zwhatsh! Oh, thank you. Oh, goodness.
Nemas problemas.
That was that game. Oh. I don't think this T-54 is gonna peak again. I'm gonna load a
He's
premium.
exposing his entire ass to me.
Oh. It's 1. That's 2.
Here comes number
and
3.
3.
And...
4.
Four.
Oh.
Well,
was like,
that's all that hit points.
HP boosted motion. Finally, I can spend all my hit points to this new premium tank.
I'm just gonna take the hit. There you go, Motion. I hope you're happy. Yep, another fair and balanced game of World of Tanks.
15-3. Zwhatsh, I think that's enough of 15-2 simulator for today. Me and Zwhatsh, we've been playing this tank with a pretty strong crew, almost a 5-skill crew on my end. We've been running with bounty equipment, food, but also because of the low standard penetration, we've been shooting a lot of premium ammo. I think I've been shooting, well, almost exclusively premium ammo, to be honest, because the standard rounds just aren't good enough for a heavy tank. If this was a medium, 208, that would be sufficient, but for a heavy, fighting other tier 8s and above, it's just not good enough. The gameplay you have seen in these couple of games may not be representative to what you might experience when you go and get this tank for yourself. Perhaps something you noticed in the gameplay was the new intuition skill. This skill gives you the opportunity to swap, not reload faster, but swap drums completely a lot faster instead of reloading a new one. So with my current setup, it loads in about 22 seconds, but with the intuition perk trained to 100%, I can swap magazine in almost 4 seconds, or 4.5, something like that. And combined with the sluggishness of the tank and the long aiming time and all that, 4 seconds is pretty quick. So there have been many situations where I've had standard rounds loaded, driven around a corner, seen a thick tank, in 4 seconds swapped to a premium magazine, and basically gotten damage otherwise wouldn't have. And also the other way around, there have been situations where I have loaded a premium round because I think I'm gonna go up against a heavily armored target, but then a freaking light tank or medium tank appears, and then I just in 4 seconds swap to a standard mag and unload 1,000 damage for a lot cheaper. And this is something you need to keep in mind if your goal is to make more credits with this thing, because if you're gonna just spam premium rounds in this, which many people will, you will not make as much credits. And this tank is also blessed with having a single loader, which means that the intuition skill is a lot more useful because it's not split between multiple crews. You only need one guy with intuition trained to 100% to take full advantage of this, which is something to keep in mind.
Generally, due to the long reload of this tank, you don't want to go into solo brawls that much. In 1 versus 1s, this tank is pretty stinky really, unless you know that you have the burst damage required to kill the enemy tank, or if you have backup from your team. But even in those situations you can get by RNG and just get screwed over anyways. So you probably want to have like platoon mates or, you know, just company around you at all times when you're playing this tank.
I assume this tank is overpowered then, right?
Hard to say really. Still need like another month or so to actually get a, you know, honest, true picture of how this tank really works. And we have been wrong in the past, like with the EBR 75 and the Burask, which we claimed to be balanced upon release. But you know how that ended, right? So we don't really want to come to any harsh conclusions, but what we can say is that it's a fun tank to play, and it's hopefully not too broken, lol.
It's the new tank syndrome, basically. People we have been fighting don't know what this tank is, and we haven't fought this tank ourselves in other tanks. So our point is that we need a little bit more time before we make any predictions if this tank is gonna be balanced or not. But our first impressions tell us that it might have a bit of a broken burst damage, but it is balanced out by a lot of other things such as mobility, armor, gun handling, all that. However, we do suspect that this might become a little bit like the Burask in the sense that people just throw their tanks away. One of the reasons you see a lot of people hating the Burask is not just because it's a very strong overall tank, but the Burask, a lot of people basically just rush in, get some spots in, and then they fire the magazine, deal 700 damage, and then they die, and you know, just easy credits for them. They don't care about stats or anything. They just want some easy credits, you know. And we are afraid that the Škoda T56 can become similar because it can deal almost 1,000 damage in just a couple of seconds. So it might be this tank that just flies around a corner, hits you for 1,000 and then blows up. And nobody wants that on the enemy team.
Kind of like the G-Sor tank destroyer as well.
Yeah.
That thing has ridiculous burst and kind of just dies.
Yeah, the G-Sor I don't think is very good, but I still hate it just because there are so many annoying people playing it. They trade their tank for a mag. However, the Škoda T56 is so big and sluggish that if this thing manages to sneak up on you and unload, maybe you have earned it. That's basically all for this amazing epic Platoons of Justice video. Now people, you need to head down to the comments and tell us what you think about this upcoming tank. Are you gonna buy one? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think this is gonna break the game? And I mean, if you like these kinds of videos, I guess you could go down and hit that like button and share it to your friends and
to your grandma and your family
and your mom.
Thank you for watching. See you next time, scrubs.
Incoming!